What's up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist here with
Gert.
We're back at it to bring you guys answers to your questions in another episode of For the Greater.
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, simply comment down below. Put question in front of your question, because we get to those questions first.
And that's exactly what Wojak Radas
Yeah, he did that. He says, if you would have to add a new race for Warhammer 40k, what would that race be in case of story and their specialty? So you go first.
All right, a couple days ago, GW released a thing saying something big is happening to the Warhammer 40k universe. It says they're ancient, they're watching,
and they return.
And they're gonna return. So instantly, my mind and also this guy's mind went to old ones. But then I thought, I don't think they're gonna do this. This is too much of a big step for GW. So then I thought maybe they're gonna release Plastic Sisters of Battle, because I know that's a really big thing that a lot of people wanted.
Or the Alpha Legion.
Maybe a new Primarch was coming in.
Yep.
And it turns out that it was the Adeptus Custodes.
Which is a big letdown.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but I mean, I was looking for awesomeness, not cool.
I was looking for something to advance the story, honestly.
Well, I guess kind of it is advancing, because now they're not just sitting down protecting the Emperor, they're actually going out into the galaxy and fighting.
Yeah, I guess.
Man, they kind of teased that you can now use the Forge World units in 40k, so it's going to be awesome seeing like their hover bikes and all their dreadnoughts with 40k rules.
We did get new models though, right? We got 3 new models.
Yeah, there's 3 new like HQs and then the hover bikes. So there's new stuff.
Yeah.
But if we were to bring our own race into this, what would it be?
What would you do?
It's definitely something aquatic. Something like fishmen, or like have a variety of like, I guess Terran aquatic animals like
the Slan.
Yeah, Slan are like frogs.
Yep. That would
Um,
be awesome if the old ones came back and they were Slan.
Mm-hmm.
They could be the aquatic race.
Yeah, have like their generals be like hulking like great white monsters or like squids.
The street sharks.
Street sharks. There you go, man.
The Kraken.
Let's get it cracking.
I would want to bring back the squats. Lore-wise, it makes sense just because it's like they have been rebuilding since the Tyranids destroyed their homeworld or whatever, and then they would fulfill the purpose of close range shooters with good melee. So like Space Wolves.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
What would be their weakness?
I like Tau and Necron who can shoot you from far.
Right, but I'm saying, what's their downfall? Like, are they weak against, like, do they have low saves? Do they not move fast?
They probably move slow because like they have little feet.
But little feet can make quicker steps.
Yeah, but like, have you ever tried to run next to a guy who's like over 6 feet tall?
I haven't.
That guy like shoots off.
Two steps, he's already at the finish line.
It's like, damn, dude, slow down.
Like, I can't. That's how I walk normally.
I'm running over here. Next question.
So this one is by, I don't know how to pronounce that. We'll go with the next one. Alex Anderson. Due to the high need of soldiers for the Deathcore of Krieg, wouldn't the unethical method of using the vitae wombs to birth their soldiers be considered similar to cloning?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, because you're using, I guess, fake wombs to birth them. Well, I guess because you're still using seeds and eggs and stuff. So it's similar, but not quite, because cloning is you're making an exact replica of an individual. Now, the vitae wombs would be
a unique person, but with,
Right. Similar, but not quite.
Next question comes from All Might. Can the orcs prosper in a world of darkness? Do their spores need sunlight to mature? No, they just need aggression, and aggression happens anywhere.
So that was pretty cool. So you could have like night. Oh yeah, you got Snickrot. He works in the darkness and all that because they're like commandos. So I could see that happening. Alex F. So the Emperor can't die. Doesn't that already make him a god?
He can die, he just hasn't died.
Right. He's a perpetual. So meaning in death he will come back.
Yeah.
But if he does die, he won't have the Immaterium there for that short amount of time, and just demons and warp entities are just going to flood Terra, and it's thousands are going to die.
Yeah,
Millions.
You can still shoot him, and that's why people are scared that the Emperor will get hurt.
Mm.
Next question comes from Dragon Punch 903 once again. Is there a way to remove chaos mutations from a Space Marine? There's been attempts. They've attempted to get rid of the Red Thirst, the spikes from the Black Dragons, but it all ends in failure.
Right.
It all ends up corrupting the Space Marine gene seed even more.
Yeah. There's no way of turning the chaos mutation of the Canis Helix, because that is an integral part of Space Wolf DNA.
Exactly.
So the only way of cleansing them would be to kill him. If that makes sense. Radoslav Kostandinov. I'm not aware of how this works. How do chapters with unknown Primarchs receive Primaris reinforcements? For example, the Blood Ravens. And do you know if the Carcharodons also receive Primaris Marines?
They get the closest thing, which would be the Ultramarines.
Right. Pretty much they'll just send them a huge batch of nicely prepared Primaris in like a styrofoam wrapping, and like, here, take these. Yep. They're stock.
Mix and match.
Mm-hmm.
Got some salamanders in there. Got your Dragatai Khan in there. Got your. What's the other guy? I think. No, yeah. The White Scars and the salamanders are the only ones that look a little different than the rest, right? Mm-hmm. I guess Space Wolves.
Yeah, Space Wolves too.
Yeah. Next question.
This one's by Eduardo Quiñones. Now that Cadia has been destroyed, and assuming Cadian troops are no longer going to be the standard model pushed by GW, will they push the soldiers of the Ultramar Auxilla as a new standard template for Imperial Guardsmen models?
I think they're going to be varied. There's been a lot of like art of different types of Imperial Guard regiments.
Mm-hmm. They might just put the, what are they called? The Astra Minatorum?
Oh, the Tempestus?
Tempestus,
Scions.
There you go. Tempestus Scions.
They're elite, though.
Right.
So
yeah, that's true.
If it is like the Tempestus Scions, they'll have the same color scheme and the same, like, they wear the beret.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, they probably won't have, like, the mask and the suit.
And then he also asks, what would be your choice model to represent the Cadian Guardsmen?
I want something rugged looking. Like the what are the Armageddon Orc Hunters? Those are kind of cool.
Yeah.
Even though they kind of look like the Catachan.
I was gonna say something like Deathcore of Krieg related, but I feel like that look, that image is so much attuned to them that they won't come off as Cadian.
That's true.
So we'll go with what this guy said.
The Catachan.
Well, basically, yeah.
Next question.
I
have one from Celtic Trooper. If Belisarius Caw had the gene seed of all the Primarchs, does he also have the ones of the missing Primarchs?
I would assume not, because during the Edict of Obliteration, every likeness, symbol, anything that had to do with these legions was purged. I would assume that would include their gene seed, because all in all, the Emperor basically destroyed them for a reason, whether it was corruption or something like that. So having gene seed of something that could potentially have the ability to do what they did before would also be destroyed.
Exactly. Next question comes from Erwin Rommel. What role does Terra play for Imperial Guard recruitment? Like, does Terra pay tithes, or is it used as a center of production and in some other regards? So it's a holy city and it does it all.
Yeah.
There are Terran Imperial Guard regiments or Terran Planetary Defense Forces, and they are very elite and very special.
Yeah, think of it being as like warriors of the Emperor, essentially. It's like the best of the best. Le creme of le creme.
Yeah, they just get overshadowed by the Adeptus Custodes and the Space Marines and just everything that comes out of Terra, like the Emperor.
Wolf Dragon 12 JT. I saw this legit looking datasheet for Lehman Russ returning in 8th edition, but some of their keywords were Khorne, Dark Wolves, Heretic Astartes, Demon Primarch. What do you guys think? I think that Russ would fall to chaos, and then he would turn back to the Loyalists. So I think it's pretty safe to assume this is fake. There's been no other word or indication that Leman Russ would be coming out. If anything, we all assumed it'd be the Lion. He didn't come out, so having Leman Russ come out would probably would not make sense in the order that they're progressing the story. And also, I don't think he's going to join Chaos. Having a Demon Primarch, another Loyalist join the Demon Primarch side, like Chaos' side, that's going to give them another overwhelming boost. And right now, I don't see how the Primaris alone can stand up to a whole another Legion joining Chaos.
Exactly.
What he said.
Next question comes from DOW234. Sorry, I meant, did the Primaris Space Marines came from Corvus Corax research? Thank you for talking about it.
Okay, so Corvus Corax's research into making upgraded Astartes was during the Horus Heresy, where he made powerful Space Marines, but they all mutated and they were all like all messed up, I guess.
Yeah.
They're all droopy.
The lore doesn't really state that it is, but you can make the connection because Belisarius Cawl started working on those Marines around that time.
Yeah,
right?
10,000 years ago. So you could say maybe that's where he got his blueprints from and he improved on it, but nothing official has stated. That's what it is.
Right.
Left. Up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B.
Next question. Last question comes from Marco van der Mervui. Stormtrooper blasters versus Imperial Guard las guns.
We'll go with the blasters because they seem a little bit more powerful as compared to las guns.
Yeah.
I feel like las guns are just like really hot lights. Like they're like lasers, but they don't seem that powerful.
Yeah. I feel like both those weapons though are less powerful than a regular gun.
But I mean, in Star Wars, if you get shot with one of the blasters, you're pretty much down in one hit.
Same thing with a gun though.
Yeah, that's true. Same
thing with the las gun.
All right, well,
it's just that in 40k the shielding
is
so way better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say las gun just because of the whole shielding. So if shielding is up here, then las guns have to also be kind of like higher than stormtroopers.
That's true. Because whenever you see stormtroopers put on their armor, it looks like plastic. Yeah. Now that might just be because that's legit what they're made of in the movies. But you know what I mean.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have more questions or if your question did not get answered, comment down below.
That's right. We do this a few times a week, so stay tuned because we will be answering more questions next time. As always, I'm the Sound Alchemist.
Gersh1.
We are One Mind Syndicate, and we are out of here.